Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Marcus from the World Elite Podcast, and this Saturday in Toronto, it is Money in the Bank, and I know you guys are excited as I am. I thought, while we get ready for Money in the Bank, I thought I would drop a couple of videos for you this week to share my thoughts on some of the favorites and the worst of this show. So on this special video edition, I'm going to reveal my top 5 Money in the Bank winners of all time. This has been going on, for 19 years? So since 2005, the first Money in the Bank ladder match took place at WrestleMania. Then 5 years later, became its own pay-per-view, now Premier Live event. Once became one of the top 5 pay-per-views of the year. Now back to a regular one, but let's check. Hope you guys enjoy this. Let's check this out. So here's my top 5 Money in the Bank winners of all time. I will start at number 5, and I thought I'd put a woman on this one. As a matter of fact, for every video I'm going to do this week for Money in the Bank, I'm going to add a female winner in this one. So kicking off my top 5 lists for Money in the Bank winners, at number 5 was the second woman to win Money in the Bank in Alexa Bliss. She won that Money in the Bank ladder match in 2018. Just something about that match made me so happy that she won. Yes, I get there were a few other females in this match that deserved it, but I think at the time she was one of the top female stars in that Money in the Bank ladder match. Coming off of losing that Women's Championship at WrestleMania, she found her way to win it back when she won that Money in the Bank ladder match, defeating others like Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, Ember Moon, Lana, Naomi, Natalya, and even Sasha Banks. And only the first female to do this. She joined a short list of superstars at the time to not only win, but cash in the very same night. So Alexa Bliss did the impossible, became the first female to win Money in the Bank and cash in the very same night. She was the first to do that in the females. Coming in at number 4 is one Money in the Bank winner who had an unforgettable cash-in moment we'll never forget in The Miz. Now, yes, you're thinking, why did I put The Miz on this list? Well, I'm going to tell you, no lie, from 2010 to 2011, I was probably the biggest fan of The Miz. And I thought it was time for him to be a champion. And I'll never forget, it was the very first Money in the Bank pay-per-view they've done. They did 3 Money in the Bank ladder matches that year. They did a Raw Money in the Bank ladder match that The Miz was a part of with a few other guys. He wins Money in the Bank, and my excitement of him as Money in the Bank, because just a guy carrying a briefcase, talking a lot of shit. I just thought The Miz was the perfect guy as a heel to be Mr. Money in the Bank, saying not only is he awesome and whatnot, so forth. Coming in at number 3 on my list is Rob Van Dam, who won only the second Money in the Bank ladder match in WWE history, and he did it at WrestleMania in Chicago. It was his WrestleMania moment, coming back from a serious injury. And don't get me wrong, this was one of my top favorite Money in the Bank ladder matches of all time. It was the first interpromotional with Raw and SmackDown. He represented Raw along with 2 other guys. He won this match, and when it comes to cashing in, majority of the cash-ins are going to be like when someone's not 100% or immediately after a match or when they're injured or whatnot. Rob Van Dam did it the original way. He cashed in Money in the Bank, had it prepared. He planned it weeks before. He cashed it in at the ECW One Night Stand event against John Cena in front of the raucous ECW crowd. I'll never forget the Cena wins, we riot sign in the crowd and whatnot. RVD did it the original old-fashioned way. I ain't got to put you down at 0%. No, I want you at fully 100%. He called his night, called his shot, and did an actual full match and was successful, becoming WWE champion. Coming in at number 2 was a man who was probably one of everyone's favorites of all time. I'm going to put Seth Rollins from winning it in 2015. Now, that Money in the Bank ladder match, you look back at that Money in the Bank ladder match, damn near everyone on that card could have been a heavy favorite to win. Now, yes, I will admit, I did not want him to win. Oh, and correction, it was not 2015. It was 2014. My apologies there. Only doing this on one take. But yeah, you look at the participants in this match, maybe not everybody, but maybe 95%. Like Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, who was a previous winner, Kofi Kingston, and Rob Van Dam, who was a previous winner. Jack Swagger was a previous winner too, but no, screw him. I wanted Ambrose to win that year, but I said, okay, if he don't win, I'll take Seth Rollins as a backup. And sure enough, Seth Rollins did that damn thing in 2015. 14, by the way. He cashed in 15. I think that's where I mixed up there. So, yeah, he won the 2014 Money in the Bank ladder match. And then finally, I'm going to put at number 1, I'm going to put the OG winner, the inaugural Money in the Bank winner. I'm going to go with the Rated R Superstar Edge, the man who started this legacy of not only winning Money in the Bank, but seizing the opportunity to cash in at the right time to become champion, became known as the Ultimate Opportunist. Edge, who won the inaugural Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 21, waited until January of 2006 after John Cena was brutally beat down to cash in and become himself. But there you have it, folks. My top 5 Money in the Bank winners of all time. This is wins, not cash-ins. This is just people who won the match and just look good with the briefcase. This is my top 5 right here. Edge, Seth Rollins, Rob Van Dam, The Miz, and Alexa Bliss. What did you guys think? What is your top 5 Money in the Bank winners of all time? And when I mean winners, again, I mean who looked good carrying that briefcase? Who may have had the best briefcase? I should have did a video about that, but that would have been the easiest decision made right there. Rob Van Dam had the best briefcase. But that will do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But comment below. Give me your top 5 Money in the Bank winners of all time.